Jon Kabat-Zinn, Mindfulness for Beginners, Reclaiming the Present Moment and Your Life. Your thoughts are constantly whirring, and your mind races with tomorrow's to-do list while today slips away unnoticed. Sounds familiar? In scattered moments when life feels like it's rushing past, mindfulness offers a remarkable gift: the return of your own life to yourself. The practice of mindfulness is simple yet profound. It's paying attention to this moment right now without judging what you find. When you practice mindfulness, you start to notice what's already here: the morning light, your breath, the sky, the quiet. The more you practice, the more you'll discover how to weave moments of awareness into your daily life, whether you're washing dishes or walking to work. Mindfulness doesn't mean forcing yourself to relax or emptying your mind, but rather developing a new relationship with your experience, moment by moment, through both formal and informal practices. All it takes is gentleness and consistency. Interested? This will guide you through a series of mindfulness exercises and discuss the theory behind the practice. Let's get started. How to get started. Let's begin with an introductory mindfulness meditation that'll help you establish contact with the present moment through your breath and body. Find a place where you can sit comfortably. You might choose a chair or a cushion on the floor. If you're in a chair, place your feet flat on the floor, allowing your back to be straight but not rigid. If you're on a cushion, cross your legs in a way that feels stable and comfortable. The key is finding a posture that allows you to be both alert and at ease. Let your hands rest naturally on your thighs or in your lap. Take a moment now to let your shoulders drop, releasing any tension they're holding. Allow your head to balance naturally on your neck with your chin slightly tucked. You can choose to close your eyes gently, or, if you prefer, keep them open with a soft focus a few feet in front of you. Take a moment to feel the points of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of your sitting bones, the texture of what you're sitting on. Notice how your body is supported. Now, bring your attention to your breath. There's no need to change anything about how you're breathing. Simply notice where you feel it most clearly. This might be at the nostrils, where you can feel the air slightly cool as it enters and warmer as it leaves. It might be the rising and falling of your chest, or the gentle movement of your belly with each breath. As you continue to rest your attention on your breath, your mind may begin to wander. This is completely natural. It's what minds do. Each time you notice your attention has drifted to thoughts, memories, or plans, gently guide it back to the sensation of breathing. This returning to awareness is the heart of mindfulness practice. Now, expand your awareness to include your whole body sitting here, breathing. Notice any places of tension or ease. If you become aware of an urge to move or adjust your position, do so mindfully with full awareness. For the next few moments, Simply sit here. Allow your breath to be your anchor to this moment. Let thoughts pass through like clouds in a vast sky and return to the simple feeling of breathing. Gradually bring your attention back to the room around you. When you are ready, if your eyes have been closed, slowly open them. Take a moment to notice how you feel without trying to change anything about your experience. Embrace beginnings. You've now completed a simple mindfulness practice. But what is mindfulness exactly? Mindfulness is the practice of deliberately paying attention to your present experience without judgment, allowing you to observe your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surroundings with gentle curiosity rather than getting caught up in them. As a beginner to the practice, you may feel daunted. Don't. You have a powerful advantage. Beginner's mind. The renowned Zen master Suzuki Roshi once said, "In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind, there are few." This teaching points to one of the core attitudes of mindfulness, approaching each moment with fresh eyes and an open heart, just as a child encounters a butterfly or a puddle for the first time. This quality of beginning again is essential because our minds naturally tend to categorize, judge, and analyze our experiences based on past patterns. We think we know what a breath feels like, what our partner will say, how our day will unfold. But when we practice mindfulness, we're training ourselves to drop these preconceptions and meet each moment anew. Breathwork is another key component of mindfulness. The Buddha taught that paying attention to the breath contains everything we need to develop our full humanity and compassion. This might seem like an extraordinary claim about something as simple as breathing. Yet, when we look closely, we see that the breath is always teaching us about impermanence, about letting go and beginning again. Think about it. Each breath is completely unique. Each inhalation arises, reaches its peak, and dissolves into exhalation. Each exhalation flows out, empties completely, and gives way to the next breath. We don't need to make this happen. It's the natural rhythm of being alive. When we pay attention to this rhythm, we're learning something essential about the nature of all experience. When thoughts arise during practice, and they will, that's not a problem. It's an opportunity to practice beginning again. Each time you notice a thought and gently return your breath, you're shifting from doing mode, planning, judging, analyzing, into being mode, where you can rest in simple awareness. Deepening your practice. Now, we'll explore a practice that helps develop your capacity to stay present through engaging with your senses. Find a comfortable position and let yourself settle in. Begin by becoming aware of your posture and making any adjustments you need to feel both comfortable and alert. Take a few deep breaths to arrive in this moment. If your eyes are closed, slowly open them now. Let your gaze be soft and receptive. Notice what you see in front of you. Don't search for anything in particular. Just let your eyes receive whatever is in your field of vision. Notice how light plays on surfaces, how shadows fall, how colors appear. See if you can observe without naming or judging what you see. Now, gradually include sounds in your awareness. Keep your eyes soft and receptive and include whatever sounds are present. Notice sounds that are far away, perhaps traffic, birds, or voices in the distance. Notice sounds that are closer, maybe the hum of electronics, the rustle of clothing, or your own breath. As you continue to be aware of sights and sounds, include physical sensations in your awareness. Feel the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice the points where your body makes contact with the surface supporting you. Be aware of the constant, subtle movements of breathing. Now, turn your attention to your internal sensing. Notice your energy level right now. Are you feeling alert or dull? Notice any sensations of hunger or thirst. Be aware of your emotional tone right now. For the next few moments, let your awareness be open to all of these aspects of experience. Sights, sounds, physical sensations, and internal sensing. Let everything be just as it is. Now, slowly begin to let your awareness settle back on your breath. Feel a few complete breath cycles, letting each one remind you of your presence here. Engaging the senses. As you saw in that last exercise, cultivating mindfulness is all about cultivating the senses. Why? Well, our senses offer direct, immediate contact with the present moment. When we pay attention through our senses, we step out of our thoughts and into direct experience. This is why sensory awareness is such a powerful gateway to mindfulness. Beyond our 5 familiar senses, we have other important sensing systems. There's interoception, your body's internal sensing system that tells you when you're hungry, thirsty, or need to rest. And there's proprioception, your awareness of where your body is in space, how you're balanced, whether your shoulders are tense. Often, our minds get caught in loops of thinking, rehearsing conversations, replaying events, worrying about the future. Sensory awareness helps us rotate our consciousness away from these mental movies and back to direct experience. When you notice yourself caught in thoughts, you can pause and feel your feet on the floor instead. The thoughts don't vanish, but you're no longer trapped in them. Through this practice, you'll develop what's called affectionate attention. Like the way a loving parent watches a child at play, present and interested, but not interfering. You bring this same quality to your sensory experience, whether you're noticing physical sensations, sounds, sights, or internal sensing. Dealing with challenging emotions. Now, we'll explore a practice specifically designed to help you work with challenging experiences, whether that's stress, anxiety, physical discomfort, or any other difficulty. Take a few moments to settle into your posture. Let your breath flow naturally, allowing your body to find its own rhythm of breathing. Now, bring to mind something that's causing you some stress or difficulty in your life. Choose something that feels manageable, perhaps a mild worry or concern rather than your biggest challenge. Notice what happens in your body as you think about this situation. As you become aware of any stress or discomfort, resist the natural urge to try to fix or change your experience. Instead, simply acknowledge what's there. This is stress. This is worry. This is discomfort. Now, bring your attention to where you feel this difficulty most strongly in your body. It might be tension in your jaw, a knot in your stomach, or tightness in your chest. Whatever you notice, let your awareness rest there gently. As you stay with this sensation, notice if it changes at all. Does it pulse, shift, change intensity? Does it have a temperature, a texture, a shape? Be curious about your experience, as if you're encountering this sensation for the first time. Now, imagine you can breathe with this difficult sensation. Don't try to change it. Breathe with it, as if you're keeping it company with your awareness. Now, expand your awareness to include your whole body sitting here. Notice that along with any difficulty, there are also parts of your body that feel neutral or even pleasant. Let your awareness hold it all. Take a few more breaths here, remembering that you can return to this practice whenever you encounter difficulty in your daily life. Mindfulness is stress management. One of the most important discoveries you can make in mindfulness practice is understanding how you relate to difficulty. When stress, anxiety, or other challenges arise, your habitual response is to tighten around them, trying to fix or change your experience. But mindfulness offers a different way. Instead of fighting with stress, you learn to notice how it manifests in your body, perhaps as tension in your shoulders, a racing heart, or a churning stomach. By bringing gentle attention to these sensations, they begin to shift on their own. This approach significantly reduces suffering because it changes your relationship with difficult experiences. You're developing the capacity to hold stress differently, not as an enemy to fight, but as waves of sensation that you can observe with kind attention. This doesn't mean you become passive in the face of difficulties. Rather, you develop the ability to respond skillfully rather than react habitually. When strong emotions arise, they often come with compelling stories about what's wrong. Mindfulness helps you step back from these narratives and return to direct experience. You discover that emotions, like all experiences, aren't solid and permanent, but rather waves that naturally arise and pass away. Commit to your practice. You've now experienced 3 guided mindfulness exercises and learned about the philosophy underpinning each of them. With practice, building moments of mindfulness into your day will begin to feel natural and intuitive. The key to sustaining mindfulness practice is to start small and build gradually. Rather than trying to maintain perfect awareness throughout the day, look for opportunities to insert brief moments of mindfulness into your existing routine. You might choose to take 3 conscious breaths before starting your car. Feel your feet on the ground while waiting in line, or notice the sensation of water on your hands while washing dishes. These small moments of presence can serve as anchors throughout your day. Remember that mindfulness is fundamentally about non-harming. Don't use it as another way to criticize yourself. Each time you notice you've been lost in thought and return to presence, that's a moment of mindfulness. Each time you pause, even briefly, in a moment of stress, you're strengthening your capacity for awareness. In moments of overwhelm, when formal practice feels impossible, return to the basics. Feel your feet on the ground. Take 3 conscious breaths. Notice the points of contact between your body and whatever is supporting you. These simple practices can help steady your mind. The power of mindfulness doesn't lie in achieving some special state of consciousness, but in the simple act of showing up for your life, moment by moment. Each breath is an opportunity to begin again. Each moment offers a fresh chance to return to presence. To Mindfulness for Beginners by Jon Kabat-Zinn is that mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Through deliberate attention to sensory experience, breath, body sensations, sounds, and sights, you find an anchor to the present moment that helps you step out of repetitive thought patterns. Even small moments of mindful awareness integrated into daily life can transform your relationship with stress and difficult emotions.